Local 6 is getting intimate details about George Zimmerman's relationship with his girlfriend, Samantha Scheibe. Good afternoon. Glad to have you with us on this Wednesday. I'm Matt Austin. First at noon now, as George Zimmerman starts his first full day with no guns and a GPS device, we're learning a lot more about the relationship that landed him in his current legal trouble. Local 6's Eric Sandoval has been speaking to George Zimmerman's ex-girlfriend, Samantha Scheibe, the woman who says Zimmerman threatened her with a gun on Monday. So, Eric, a lot of people are wondering if this woman started dating Zimmerman because of his fame.
Yeah, and that's a legitimate question. And I talked to Scheibe and her mother, Hope Mason, a lot about that. But they say she didn't hunt him down by any means. They both say Scheibe has known Zimmerman for more than 12 years now. They actually dated when she was in her late teens and he was in his 20s. Now, things rekindled when George's marriage to Shelley started to fall apart, which is basically around the same time that he was accused of killing 17-year-old Trayvon Martin. After that, Scheibe says things definitely started to change. Samantha Scheibe and her mother, Hope Mason, described George Zimmerman as alone, depressed, and fascinated by guns. Scheibe says she feared him, but she stayed with him because she thought she could help him. She reached out to me about doing an interview 3 weeks ago. That's when she says she and George had an argument over her demand that he get professional help for his depression. She claims that in response, Zimmerman moved all of her furniture, clothes, and food out of her Seminole County home. She's scared is the bottom line, Mason wrote in a text message to me. Scheibe and her mother wanted to speak to a national media outlet. They thought that would force Zimmerman to get help, and the attention would keep Scheibe safe. Scheibe said she and Zimmerman apologized to one another and he moved all the furniture back in. But she says the relationship continued to be volatile. After one argument with Zimmerman, Scheibe said she went to her mother's house to get away from him. While there, Mason said Scheibe's daughter received a text message from Zimmerman. Mason said that message was a still image from an intimate home video of Scheibe and Zimmerman. He's now threatened her in writing, she said in a text message, and even sent a portion of the video to her baby girl. But Scheibe stayed with Zimmerman, and the couple reunited. Now, I talked to Scheibe's mother last Thursday, and at that time she was trying to arrange a national interview with Scheibe and Zimmerman together. That never panned out, and of course just 4 days later we heard that 911 call where she reported she had a gun to her head. But Zimmerman claims that Scheibe was going crazy on me, his exact quote. Now, we have a lot more on what they told me on our website, clickorlando.com, and believe me, there is a lot more, 3 pages worth on our website.
Very interesting stuff. What does Scheibe say about George Zimmerman's state of mind? She's known him for a long time. Did he change after the trial? What was he like before?
Well, she actually echoed a lot of what was testified during Zimmerman's trial. You know, his friends took the stand at that time, said George was a really nice guy, a warm human being, and would help you with whatever you needed. I think the exact quote from the trial was, he was Georgie. And, of course, it was after the verdict that she says that he really started to change a lot, was not the same person.
All right, very interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Eric Sandoval, nice job. Thank you. Our coverage on George Zimmerman continues on clickorlando.com. You can watch Zimmerman's first appearance and read what our legal expert thinks about those new charges against Zimmerman. Just look under the top stories homepage.